All right, welcome back to WMMA Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a fight review. We're going back to September to Deep 115 Impact, aka Deep versus Black Combat 2. We're going to the Atomweight division. Atomweight Championship. Saori Oshima, the Deep Jewels champ, coming in at 12-3, taking on SiYoon Park, the Black Combat champion, coming in at 4-3. Now, this is a double championship bout. Both promotions titles are on the line. As far as I know, this is the first in MMA history. Definitely in WMMA history. So I was really looking forward to this. So let's go ahead and get into the fight here. First round, fight started and the size, reach, and striking differentials were apparent immediately. Oshima came forward and Park just basically used her jab and low kicks to counter. Park switched stances a little to throw Oshima off. Like, Oshima would come in, Park would counter a little bit, she'd switch stances, and then move out of the way and then go back. So she wasn't switching stances like you'd see a top-notch boxer like Terrence Crawford switch stances. She was mostly just using it to throw Oshima off a little bit after the counter. But Oshima drove forward with punches and was able to pull guard. Immediately went for a leg lock, but Park managed to escape that to get back up. And honestly, in the first round, and this happened throughout the fight, Oshima found her best success when she was able to get in there and just make it a real scrap. If she went in there and just started throwing punches, that was where Oshima found her best success. Second round starts. Oshima started off aggressively, but Park again countered well. Oshima landed a nice right hook at one point, and she started adding some kicks in as well. But basically, it was a continuation of the first round where Park played the matador to Oshima's bull. It's like a bullfight. Every time Oshima came forward, Park countered, sidestepped, created some distance, and reset. And the entire second round was spent on the feet. Third round, Oshima came out even more aggressively than the second, but Park calmly countered and reset. Oshima landed a nice push kick. Not that it helped her much because it got Park, outside of where she wanted it to be. Overhand right landed for Park. Oshima shot for a takedown. She got Park kind of down, drove her down to the cage, but Park was able to use the cage to get up, and then she kind of landed on top, which I think Oshima might have kind of pulled her on top. And Park was able to resist the knee bar in the process. From there, Park was on top in I want to say 3/4 guard. Oshima had her one leg trapped, and Park tried to go for an arm triangle choke. But here's the thing, her left leg was trapped on Oshima's right side, and that's where she was trying to get the arm triangle choke. So she couldn't, because her leg was trapped, she couldn't switch to that side to tighten the arm triangle choke. Eventually, she gave that up, kept the arm and the head trapped, but Park started landing some light punches, and then for the final few seconds, she stood up, and then the bell immediately rang. So the fight ended after 3 rounds. It went to the judges. Now, Deep and Deep Jewels use 5 judges in title fights. 4 of the judges saw it 30-27, with the one dissenting judge finding it 29-28. However, all saw it for SiYoon Park, who wins via unanimous decision. So, SiYoon Park becomes a 2-promotion champion. She defended the Black Combat Atomweight title while winning the Deep Jewels Atomweight title. And listen, I'm going to say it straight up. Park fought the perfect game plan against Oshima. She stayed outside. She kept Oshima away. Well, also, and this is very important, she did not get too aggressive herself. Because remember, Oshima's a judoka. Judo is all about using your opponent's momentum against them. So Park countered, stayed on the outside, but when she did start striking, she never got too aggressive. It was a very smart game plan. And, you know, when the Black Combat promoter, who goes by the nickname Godfather Black, set up a atomweight title fight to crown the first atomweight champion to then go against Oshima, I think he must have had in mind that Park was the right fit for this fight, because her team did their homework and fought beautifully in this fight. I mean, it was perfect game plan and executed it perfectly. And on the backside of that, this isn't the first time that Oshima has fought someone moving down from strawweight, because Park has fought all but 2 of her career fights at strawweight. She moved down for the Black Combat title bout, and then this was her second fight at atomweight. So Oshima is still going to have trouble with some of these larger fighters. Now, Park wasn't like so much bigger than Oshima, like when Oshima fought Hime. But it was definitely a size differential, and that's definitely helped. So Oshima's still going to have trouble with these bigger fighters. That's just going to be a big thing for her, because, I mean, she fights at microweight too. And also, I got to be honest, this was not the result I expected. I've seen Park fight before. I've seen a bunch of her fights. I've seen most of her fights before, and I was never too impressed with her. So I expected Oshima would be able to win this one, you know, fairly easily. If not fairly easily, then easily enough. I didn't give Park too much of a shot. And hey, congrats to SiYoon Park. She proved me wrong. Now, the final note I have here is, where do these fighters go from here? Well, we'll get to that in a second. First, let's talk things to work on for Park. She fought a great fight. I mean, I can't say that enough. She fought the perfect game plan against Saori Oshima. However, I would have liked to see her abandon that arm triangle choke a little sooner and start working on ground and pound. She might have been able to go for a finish from there. For Oshima, she needs to work on her striking and footwork. Listen, we know on the ground, she's very aggressive. She constantly hunts for the finish. But she's just not catching up fast enough with her striking and footwork. And then she needs to utilize those to successfully get inside so that she can use her judo. For fights to make, for Oshima, just give her a tune-up fight, you know? Just give her like a tune-up fight. Maybe even have her defend the deep microweight title. I think she's only defended that once since she's had it. Or just give her an atomweight bout in deep jewels. Something, you know, winnable. You know, help her get that confidence back up, while allowing her to work on the things that she needs to work on. For Park, well, she already has a bout scheduled. She defends the Black Combat title against Deep Jewels atomweight Moeri Suda on January 20th in Black Combat. Only the Black Combat title will be on the line, which is kind of confusing. But that's a very good fight. Because while Moeri Suda is also a good ground fighter, she has also worked on her striking. That's going to be a hard fight for Park. Winnable, but tough. Anyway, those are my thoughts on this. SiYoon Park defeats Saori Oshima, becomes a 2-promotion atomweight champion. Let me know your thoughts on the bout in the comments below. If you liked the vid, please hit the thumbs up button, and while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to WMMA Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.